What's up, gang? It's Carl ASMR in the building. If you did not know, now you know. I make ASMR content, all types of videos if you didn't check out the channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So today I'm going to be testing all 5 of your senses. And let's see which senses gets you tingling the most. Which trigger is the best? And also, this might be the wrong time to record a video. It is 4th of July, but you know, Tuesdays and Fridays are my day of posting, so it is what it is. Now, let's start off with the first one before I begin speaking. Visual eyesight. Number 1, eyesight. So, let's see if the focusing or if the tingles get you visually. We're also going to do lights too, so don't think it's just hand movements or stuff in your face. We're going to do lights and lights and lights and lights. Now, while I'm at this, do you celebrate any holidays? Did you celebrate 4th of July? If so, what did you do? I don't celebrate holidays particularly. Maybe I'll enjoy it with a friend or whoever decides to, but not on my own. I'm a pretty boring person. Okay, and we're not done yet. Visual, let's test it. Let's see if it tingles you. We're doing a different testing your senses. This is not a medical testing your senses, nah. We're just saying if you get the tingles. So it's like a testing your tingle senses. I don't know what the title of the video. I might ask an AI or something. No. Tracing, yes, we're gonna trace. Yep. And we're not done just yet. One last visual trigger. Okay. Anyways. One last visual trigger. Follow this real quick. Have any of y'all seen the Despicable Me 4 movie? The one that just dropped? If so, did you like it? I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I just wish they did more with the Mega Minions. Okay, so the light. Yes, I have to make it a bit brighter. Okay, you did very good. You did very, very, very good on the visual trigger. So now we're gonna move on to the ears. So I have these for the ears. Ears for the beers. I don't know. I don't drink beer. We're gonna test your sound and your hearing and see what's going on. It's gonna be loud outside. I'll try to remove the volume as much as I possibly can, so I apologize in advance for the noisiness of this video. Now let's test the ears, shall we? Are you ready? Okay. extra visual trigger. Alright. We're gonna move on to the actual hands. See if it changes anything, okay? Now let's try it. Are you ready? Do I have your consent? Alright, let's go. To anybody who has any birthdays this week, or had a birthday this past week, or has a birthday in the coming week, or has a birthday today, happy birthday. To anybody who has a birthday specifically in the month of August, happy birthday. To anybody who has a favorite day of the month between the numbers of 7 to 25, you get a good night. To anybody who watched my boy in the back of the classroom video, you get a good night. To anybody who let me think about this one. Okay, to anybody who has seen the show The Boys, you get a good night. To anybody who's listened to any BTS, ATEEZ, or New Jeans song today, you get a good night. We're still on the hearing senses number 2. We did eyes, hearing. Now we're going to move on to touch, okay? Now let's just pretend you can feel the touch, okay? Now, I'm going to test your pain. So, just put your arms up so I can make sure I get right in the middle of your sternum. No, I'm just playing. We are going to do touch though, but not with the sword. Let's put that back. Okay, now I'm going to be touching, and then just assume you can feel it. Let's just fake it, okay? Fake it till you mother freaking make it, I guess. Now, let's figure out the next good nights. You get a good night if a cheek, forehead, big ass forehead, forehead, chin area, nose, eyebrows. Wipe them off, now you got no brows. I knew you drew them on. Let's see. You get a good night if you've seen the Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us music video today. You get a good night if you ate mac and cheese last week. Okay? You get a good night if your favorite character from Demon Slayer is either Muzan or Murata. I think that's how you say his name. He's one of the background Demon Slayers who wears, brown, regular background Demon Slayer. You get a good night if your favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen is Chozo. Okay, only if it's him. You can't have two, only if it's one. You get a good night if last year on Halloween you dressed up as a vampire. Okay, still doing the touches. You get a good night if let's figure this one out. You get a good night if you have a pet snake. A pet milk snake, not a ball python or anything else. It has to be a milk snake. Okay? You get a good night if your last name starts with a letter G. Okay, now we're going to move on to smell. Pretend you can smell this too, okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you what this is. You can probably guess by the color. You get a good night. Now, smell this for me. What's that smell like? Let's try it again. It's lavender. You get a good night if you ever have watched the show Wednesday on Netflix. I'm gonna be back with another smell, by the way. So, you get a good night, especially if you're subscribed to Carl ASMR and Kill Switch Carl, my gaming channel. Now, can you smell this? Does it smell like anything? No. That's okay. Oh. Third time's a charm? Yeah. Smell this for me? Burnt match smell. Muy bien. Très bien. Subarashi. Okay. Now we did touch, smell, hearing, taste. We did touch, smell. We didn't do taste. I'm just naming them. We did sight, vision, hearing, touch, smell, and we have to do taste next. I forgot to actually have like candy or something, so I guess you're just gonna have to taste this knuckle sandwich, nigga. Alright, yeah, I ain't got nothing, so we're just gonna do some ASMR. Alright, we're just gonna start tapping on stuff. Now, let's start with this. Let's take this off so we can get it sticky so the sounds are crisp. You get a good night if your name is one of these 5 names. Okay, so listen up. If one of these 5 names is your name, you get a good night tonight. Gabriella, Jordan, Emily, Clark, and Paul. You get a good night if any of those are your names. It could be first or last or middle. You want me to do some more names? I got you. Give me a second. Also, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, please. It helps. Okay, let's do some more names. You get an exceptionally good night if your name is out of these 5 names: Jennifer, Ezekiel, Sienna, Ciara, or Luke. Okay, so if those are your names, you get a good night. Now, this is going to be a bit different. You get a good night if you know somebody personally and you're friends with them, or they could be like family members. If you know that if you know anyone with these 5 names, okay? Now, it has to be a friend or it has to be a family member. You can't just know and be like, "What's up?" An acquaintance. No, it got to be someone you hang out with and text and got a number or Instagrams with. So if you know these 5 people, you get a good night tonight and the night after. So let's start off at number 1. Javante. Bob. Karen. Trying to think of names that aren't like the typical names, but that's kind of difficult. Albert, I guess. And what's another name? Donna. Donna. So if those are any people you know personally, you get a good night and the night next. Now, ultra super specific. You get an exceptional nighty night, good night, don't let the bed bug bite type of sleep tonight if 2 days ago, the first thing you did when you woke up was scroll on TikTok before you left your bed. That's if you did that, you get a good night. Alright, so yeah, this video is pretty much finished. If you want me to do some more of those, if that's fun for you, you can let me know. If you want me to do any other video ideas, put them down in the comments below and I'll go ahead and look through them. And I appreciate you all. I appreciate all of you for supporting this long and watching the videos this long. It means a lot. And I hope you continue to stay with the community. And keep liking the videos up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I beg of thee. You will get a Lamborghini in like 30 to 89 business years in your mailbox. Truly. Look, hey, it's in the bio. Subscribe and I'll buy you Lambo. Or Bugatti. It's one of those. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I tried to make it as interesting as possible. And I'll see you when I see you. Stay healthy. Keep your mental sound and at peace. And make sure you take breaks off of the internet and social media, okay? You ain't gotta go outside, but just drop that phone and chill in the bed or something, okay? And watch a show or movie. With that being said, I'll see you when I see you.